When it comes to the stock market, many people think that it's a game of chance. And this happens because for two reasons. One is that a person does not understand how the stock market works. And secondly, he has no idea about how the analysis or how the study has to be done. So basically, there are two types of studies. One is a fundamental analysis and another is technical analysis. And today we are going to see what is technical analysis and how you can take benefit of technical analysis and understand which is a good stock and where to buy and where to sell. My name is Paresh Desai, Chartered Accountant, and I have 25 years experience in the financial markets. And if you wait till the end of this video, you'll understand how technical analysis works, what are candlestick patterns, what are chart patterns, and how you can actually make use of them and decide which is a good stock and when to buy and sell. So let us continue and see what are the charts and how to analyze the charts. So I'm going to share with you a screen which is in front of you right now, which would look like this. So this is a screen which is showing you a candlestick chart. When I first started understanding the technical charts, I had a similar idea. I had a similar idea about what you might be having right now, that how does one decide on the charts? How can you tell that when to buy and when to sell? So this is the same thought and the same objection which I had when I started learning technical analysis more than 20 years back. Because as a chartered accountant, I had learned what was fundamental analysis, and we had studied the profit and loss and balance sheet, and we see what is the actual performance of the companies based on these two statements. And then we can say, yes, this is a good company and you can invest in these companies. But although sometimes the company might be good, the fundamental balance sheets and the profit and loss account might be showing that, yes, this is a good company, which performance is good and all that. But still one question remains unanswered, is when to buy the stock. Because you might have seen that although stock is good, but when you buy, the price comes down. And when you sell, the price goes up. And believe me, this is what happens with most of the people who don't understand what the markets are and how to actually take an entry and how to exit from the market. So this is a common complaint. Then when I buy the shares, the price falls, and after getting frustrated, if I sell, the price starts moving up. So then what to do about this? So the answer is there in the technical analysis. So technical analysis, as I said, even I had the same thought and objection. Technical analysis क्या बता सकता है, वो तो charts है. So how will I come to know from the charts that what is what is a good stock and when to buy and sell? So believe me, as a CA, I know both fundamental as well as technical analysis. And when it comes to investing, even if you don't know about a particular company, whether it's good or bad, but the charts will tell you all. Yes. So simple example also I can give you. There is when we go to when a person goes to, let's say, a heart surgeon, and if he wants to get his ECG done, the ECG works in simple lines, right? Those are like zigzag lines. And from the ECG, the doctor comes to know that whether the heart is healthy or there's some trouble. So same thing here, similar one, where you can see that if the charts or if the line charts and the candlestick charts, if they tell you that whether the stock is good or bad, whether you should buy it or whether to sell it. And also one more thing is when to buy and when to sell. Right. So this doubt of mine got clarified as and how I studied more and more about the technical analysis, went deeper in it, and started taking trades. And once the trade started going correct, then that was the time when my conviction built, yes, that this really works. Okay, so let us see on the charts, and I'll be explaining you what these charts are and how you can take benefit of this. Okay, so this is the chart once again, what we see on the screen. So the chart which you see here is of JSW Steel, right? So on JSW Steel, this is the chart which is a technical chart called as a candlestick chart. So in the candlestick chart, you see this green and red candles. So right now the setting is on a day setting. So if it's a green candle, that means the price has gone up. If you see a red candle, that means the price has gone down. Okay, so during that period means during this day. Now the line which I've drawn here is a green candle which is called as a trend line. So we use trend lines and supports and resistances to find out that what is a good time to buy. Technical analysis works on a simple principle of demand and supply. So if the demand increases for a particular thing, what will happen? The price is going to go up. Yes, so that is the normal law of the demand. So the same law of demand works here. And one more thing which works here for technical analysis, which is system, because it is said that the systems will work and people may fail. So we have a system here which is called the system of indication and confirmation. So on the charts, the one which you have seen just now, we get something like called as an indications and confirmation. So what are these indications? In simple common terms understanding, let's say you're driving a car and the car in front of you wants to take a left turn. So it's going to give you a blinking signal, right? Left signal. And when it actually goes left, then you can say that yes, it has gone left. So same thing here. Once the charts, the candlestick charts will give you an indication, yes, this is a good time to buy. And when the price actually starts going up, then it comes as a confirmation, yes, that now the price can start going up, right? So this is how you'll be finding and learning about the charts. And once again, I'll show you on the same chart which I had shown you for the JSW steel. And if you see here, there were certain indications here when this trend line was crossed. Okay, so when this trend was crossed and when the price started moving up, then the next target was this, which it was reached today. Right now, how do I calculate these targets and how do I understand what is indication, confirmation? So these are all based on the technical charts and the candlestick patterns. So there are candlestick patterns, there are candlestick charts, there are supports, resistances, trend lines, EMAs, and all this is taken up in our level 1 course, which will help us to understand, first of all, which is a good stock. Because if you want to see whether JSW is a good stock or not, look at this. If you see now, I'm on a monthly candle. So if you see last so many months, right, the stock has been going up. 2-3 months it was sideways, but now again it is going up. So from this also we come to know that whether a stock is good or bad. So there are ways in which we can select, understand how a stock is based on the long term. So once we identify, yes, that this is a good stock, then the second part comes is, when is a good time to buy? For example, today won't be a good time to buy. In fact, today would be a good time to sell because it has now reached its target. So how did we reach this target? How did we enter? All this is covered in the detailed program. So that will help you in, as I said, 2 things. One is understanding that how the technicals work, then how to identify a good stock, and secondly, when to buy and when to sell. And as I said, there's a system here, and that system is of the indication and confirmation. You know, it is said that there is a there is a system in the madness also. Okay, as a lay person, you might not be able to understand what are these green and red candles, but once you start understanding, this is the system, or this is the study which is called as a technical analysis. And what you see in front of you is the patterns which are called as the candlestick chart patterns, right? So I hope this video was useful to you and you have got some idea about how the technical analysis works and how you can take benefit of this, because I believe that anyone coming into the market has to come in with some understanding of how something works, right? So first of all, you have to accept, yes, that this is the market and it's a superb opportunity, because those who have invested in have been investing for so many years, example Rakesh Jhunjhunwala and Warren Buffett, these are all big names who have earned crores of rupees, thousands of crores. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala is $3.3 billion plus wealth created only from stock market. Warren Buffett is a world famous personality who has invested only in stock markets, and they have identified what are the good stocks and when to buy and when to sell. So if not thousands of crores, definitely we can earn and make for ourselves a few lakhs or a few crores. Even that would be great. Yes, I think rather than putting money in savings account or fixed deposit account, it is always better to mobilize your funds into something which is worthwhile, which will increase, and also you get an opportunity to earn money also, right? So the technical analysis will help you benefit in 2 ways. One is you can develop your long-term trade, and secondly, you can also have a monthly income target if that is what you want to do, because there are people who trade on a regular basis and they say, yes, that per month I will earn from the market around 10%, 15%, which I think is easily possible. Okay, like the one with the chart which we saw here, the target was somewhere around 10% per month, and that target had come, right? So once again, thank you very much. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video or see you in the program. Thank you once again. This is Paresh Desai, Chartered Accountant. Have a great day. Bye.